Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 10 p.m. sharp here, GMT +8 in Singapore time. We have the final game in Group E of eHL, and that's eGTV Hearthstone League Season 1, Cycle 1. AweNoProb versus Derikku. Now, if Derikku wins this clean or not clean, he is still going to go through to the playoffs. However, AweNoProb needs to take down Derikku for there to even be a chance of a tiebreaker. That said, I'm Babael. Joining me today is Larc. Larc, how are you doing?
I'm great. I think my nose is starting to finally recover, and yeah, man, this is gonna be an awesome final series. Yeah, final series for today. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, that's great. So that's it, man. It's a pretty interesting group, I would say for sure. We never expected
hmm
Derikku to outshine Bing, but it's still. I thought Bing was definitely gonna be the one from Philippines to ace this particular group. But I guess we still can see other prospective groups here, and we still have Lemniscape from Group H, which is definitely something that someone who is very good, not something. Yeah.
Somewhat, not something interesting. Good cover up there.
Anyway, anyway,
Yeah.
bro, what do you think they're gonna play first?
Uh, seems like they're both gonna go for shamans. I think, or shamans. I don't know. I don't know how do you say the word shaman? Shaman or shaman?
Shaman. I would
I
say
like saying it
Shah.
shaman. You know why?
That's
I used to
shameful,
say
bro.
I used to say I used to say shaman, but now I used to say shaman because they always bring shame. Get it? Okay, never mind. It
Times
was
like
pretty
this,
dry.
bro, I wish I never knew you and I will never know you again. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a
Oh
game here,
wow.
and Derikku. I mean, it's only times like this, that this. Anyway, it's a shameful matchup. It's the Shamey up against the Shamey, the Shami up against the Shami, whatever you call it. But Shaman against Shaman. Game one of the final game in his
hmm
group, Group E. AweNoProb, Derikku. AweNoProb gonna take the top half, and Derikku gonna be at the bottom hemisphere. That just sounded weird,
Bottom
but
hemisphere.
anyway, I
Yeah.
have been wanting to do that the entire series, but I just refrained.
Yeah.
Refrained, yeah.
Reframed. Okay. Refrained.
Refrained or
You mean
reframed?
refrained from
Refrained.
doing
Yeah, I
so?
said refrained. I was right. You got a problem with that,
Yeah.
bro?
Oh, I no, I don't. What? Okay. Anyways, Autoprop here. He has both his feral spirits in hand. Derikku is just gonna draw out his flame tongue totem, I think. Or he might even just totem up. I think he wants to save his flame tongue totem in case it gets killed off by a spell. But yeah, flame tongue totem is probably the better choice here.
hmm
He's gonna go ahead and kill off the totem of Onoprob for fear of anything like else. Feral spirits, very very good of course in this kind of situation for Onoprob. But you look at Deriku's hand. He has a lightning bolt, or he could even possibly go for a manatite totem. The thing is, it will die to both those doggies over there, so to speak. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. We're looking at
Oh, he needs a lightning bolt.
Feral
He has
Spirit.
a lightning bolt.
I definitely like the Feral Spirit play here by All No Prop. It
Yep.
somehow just always finds synergy. The Lightning Bolt's gonna provide overload on the side of Derikku, but it's probably not gonna achieve much of anything because All No Prop still has got extra, Feral Spirit that could play again next turn.
Yep.
This is gonna kill out Flame Tongue, which in this sense is a
hmm
very wise thing to do because it completely strips the totem naked, and oh, that's some kinky business we have here.
Yeah, and that's why actually I would have preferred to see him run the 2/2 into the 2/3 taunt in case for fear of things like that happening. Because if he did that, he would have a clear board right now, and he would have no fear in playing the Manatite totem. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna keep his totem up here, yeah, because it just doesn't want to waste it. Faces manipulator, sounds pretty good, but yeah, I mean, Onoprob here has another Feral Spirit if he wants to. I don't think he needs to play it though because he already has the taunt up. Ooh, he gets pretty lucky with the 1/1 over there.
Yeah, pretty good.
But at 5 mana cost, unfortunately, Derikku has no play. He has a lot of uh
Cards, yeah.
his late game cards, yeah, but he can't do anything. I think what he needs right now is
Totem and end turn. I would just totem up and end turn.
yeah, he has to totem. He can't do anything.
I guess that's the price you pay for having so much of high drop minions in your deck, but
Oh,
should still be fine. He can play a Hex here, but I would say you should
nah,
save it up for something bigger. And now back to
yeah.
AweNoProb. AweNoProb's playing a very
Ooh.
interesting Shaman deck. He has the Bloodlust combo already, and that's a bit of a good news there for him. The Feral Spirit that has been around for a very long time, will still be
Yeah.
around for a very long time.
Manatite.
Yeah, Manatite, and I would want a Feral Spirit again, but I guess he wants to play a
No.
Totem and a Snake Totem. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want to, especially when you're so far ahead and you have already a taunt on board. You don't really need to play the Feral Spirits. So you see that right now Derikku is in such a bad situation because of
Mhm.
that play earlier. Had he killed had he ran his spell totem into the 2 free, he would have been able to kill it off and still save his Manatite totem until now. So unfortunately for him, that's not going to work. At least he's able to kill off the Manatite from AweNoProb because he has that Fire Elemental. But of course, another Fire Elemental appears, and he's going to get more card draw out of this, and he's in a really good spot.
Yeah,
And
he is
there's
in a
really
very
nothing
good
that
spot.
Derek can
Yeah,
do.
that's good. But
Like okay,
anyway,
he can Lightning Storm here and clear the board if he decides to Hex Lightning Storm, which I think is probably not such a bad play. Because generally against a shaman, you don't want to have him have a lot of minions on the board for fear of things like Bloodlust. But at the same time, he needs to play something. He needs to play a mob on the board right now because he's in a really weird spot. Unfortunately, here the Lightning Storm only gets a value on one minion because he's actually going to be able to clear the board. Oh, that's pretty good for him.
yeah,
Uh, the thing is, he had to use. It's generally with your Lightning Storm, you want to get as much value as possible from that. The thing is, you only essentially killed a totem and a minion there, so not the best value for him on that end.
yeah. But anyway, back to this game here. We have
Wow. Okay.
yeah, we have you were going on and on, bro. What do you want me to say? I can't even stop
Sure.
you. But now it's gonna be up to Derikku. Derikku can play the Sunwalker here.
Sunwalker. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go for that. The other alternative would be the Khan Bloodhoof, but even if he goes for the big cow from Wild West, it's probably not gonna be very effective.
Yeah. The thing is, what's hilarious here. The thing is, he has to be aware of things of Hex. Look at that. Hex is instantly gonna come out here, but that means that now he shouldn't have any issues with playing Ragnaros or Ysera if he decides to play another huge minion, which he could like a Earth Elemental. I think Earth Elemental is gonna be pretty good here as well. Uh, it will die, unfortunately, to spells coming up from AweNoProb's hand. But what he could do is he could actually Earth Elemental and Ancestral Spirit.
Yeah,
Eh? That'd be pretty awesome, eh?
yeah, not bad.
Or he could actually just Kane, Bloodhoof, and Ancestral Spirit. That's another play. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
yeah.
But he's gonna hex a Drake. I don't think that's a wise option here. But still, it's a golden frog, and you don't see golden frogs this day.
I the thing is, he was in such a bad spot. He had to do it. Oh,
Oh, but
Bloodlust.
look at the Bloodlust though, and that's gonna provide the
See ya.
yeah. Derikku is definitely in a lot of trouble right now. He probably
He's dead.
is dead with Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt. Yep, there we go. So the first game probably is gonna go to AweNoProb. A bit of a good news for all of those who wants the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking some ties today, but anyway.
Oh
That was
god.
bad as well. Anyway, AweNoProb
Yeah. Oh,
did win
gosh.
that game there, and we're gonna be back with the second game. I think very soon. There we go. So yeah, AweNoProb, one
Yeah.
game up. Derikku down. Unfortunately, needs to win more games. Shaman mirror matchup. Not the better Shaman. Brought shame there, but Shaman there from AweNoProb, very good. I did hear that AweNoProb is currently under the professional mentorship of Carol,
Oh, really?
which is why his Shaman is kinda pretty interesting to watch.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. You learn something new every day for sure. Especially Hearthstone. You could learn.
Yeah.
You could always learn a lot from Hearthstone, man. So much to learn from Hearthstone. But yeah.
All
On
right,
the
what do you
prop,
think? What do you think Derikku's gonna play next? Have we really seen his other decks yet?
he definitely has to go. He definitely has to go for Druid.
Druid? Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah, because Druid is just it's like the only thing that has probably a better chance at fighting against the Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
or shaman,
Shaman.
Sh-
It depends on
shaman,
where you're from,
shaman.
but I'm just gonna go with shaman. Anyway, the feedback is still there, bro. Yeah,
Oh really,
you're gonna have to fix that shit.
dude? I
Yes.
think it's you though. To be
No,
honest. Yes.
there is no way it can be me. I don't listen to myself, and if I mute you, I think I don't have that problem. But anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
should I mute Lark? That's
Okay.
the question, guys. Can we
Yeah.
do away with his cold jokes? But anyway,
Uh,
now back to
watch chat as they say, mute Lark or riot. I think that could happen.
that can
But yeah.
happen. Yeah, I'll wait for that. 5 minutes later, there's a 5 minutes delay in case you guys are watching a stream here. And
Yep.
top player still gonna be AweNoProb. He's one game up. Derikku down by one game. He needs to win the next 2 games in a row. If not, AweNoProb probably gonna win the series clean. And that's it. There is the innervate. No, sorry, not innovate. That's the coin hovers golem play, but he's not gonna go for that. He should be able to get some traction, but he's not gonna do that. Now back to the shaman. The shaman, unfortunately for him this turn, he does not have any feral spirit, so that could be a good and a bad thing. But if you place the mana tide here, it could be an instant card draw. I'm thinking that it would not exactly be worth it, but still, it at least gives him a bit of traction here.
Yeah. I mean, playing the mana time is definitely gonna allow him to get some card draws. Yeah, he's got a lot of spells. Sadly for him, he's got a lot of spells in hand. Not enough minions. And look at that, Derikku is the perfect answer. You always have to be aware of things like Wrath. That's why I feel like the thing is, it was more or less kind of like a uh necessary play there for AweNoProb. He had to do it because there's no other minions he had, and drawing more minions was probably the only way to go. At least he gets out one Wrath out of there, which means he can kind of know that right now the Druid is only left with one more Wrath. And now looking at Derikku's hand though, he's gonna be able to throw out a huge 4/6 taunt, and that's pretty big.
Yeah, I guess. And that's a 4/6 hell of a beast there. What can AweNoProb do about it? He can hex it out very easily. Nice top deck there. But is he going to do it? That's the question. Even if he hexes it, he will not have any minions on the board for his side, so he's probably going to leave it as it is.
Yeah, he can't really deal with that effectively. Oh my god, a Mark of the Wild would actually make this even much more scary. He could actually potentially just copy it, or he could just play Harvest Golem and Hero Power Pass. But it seems like he's gonna go ahead and do this instead.
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty interesting player. He copied the bear form, so that's definitely something that's gonna help him a bit as well. Back to the shaman, lava burst gonna kill one because of a lucky spell totem top totem there. Anyway, I'm thinking
Top
that
totem.
yeah, it's a top totem, man. You have a 1 in 5, 1 in 4. What 1 in 4 chance? There's a total of 4 totems if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah. So 1 in 4, and you already have one on the board, so that's 1 in 3, 33%.
Yeah, one
Still
four.
some RNG there.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me that. Anyway, now Harvest
Yep.
Golem's gonna play that. He has a Force of Nature in his hand as well. He needs the Savage Roar, and once he has that down, he should be able to do something good. Seeing the Watcher in his hand, this is probably a variation of the Strife Course. Blech, too much saliva in my mouth. Strife Crow's a ancient Watcher or
Ew.
a Watcher deck.
Ew.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he needs the Sunfury Protector, if not the Keeper of the Grove, if not the Defender of Augurs, to make sure that the Ancient Watcher is worth the while.
I think he should just weapon up or weapon totem pass or totem. Hope for spell totem. Weapon and lightning the 4/6. Unfortunately, it doesn't get spell totem. I definitely don't think Earth Shocking is worth it here. Oh, he's actually gonna Earth Shock the Harvest Golem. I guess that's kind of okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's great. So
But
Derikku,
yeah, but the thing is, I would have actually liked it if he kept it in case the 4/5 gets buffed up.
then he can silence it.
Well,
Then he can attack, bro.
It's kind of like a love-hate relationship. Yeah, that's true. I
No,
completely
no.
forgot. Like,
I will
like
never
if
silence
he
an
taunts
Ancient
it,
Watcher
if he
on the
taunts it with
opponent
an
team.
Argus, you silence it, and then it becomes a 4/5, or a
You-
4/4 actually.
You
which is
gotta be
actually
drunk,
pretty
bro.
funny.
You gotta be drunk. Anyway, good
The
news.
thing
So
is, it's better to silence it. Like let's say the shaman has a lot of minions on the board. He has bloodlust in hand. The only thing standing in his way and lethal is a well, not 4/5, maybe let's just say a 5/6 taunt because of Argus. You silence it, you get through it, you just aim face. You're pretty much a okay. But yeah,
pretty much yeah. Yeah, it kind of worked out there. So yeah, we were looking at this particular situation here, and AweNoProb is in a pretty good standing so far. Stormforge's gonna come out. It's gonna address the 4-2, and that's it. Is Argent Commander is in a bit of a vulnerable state. In fact, the Harvest Golem will be able to just trade off with that.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's gonna
And
silence his own Ancient Watcher for sure. I'm not gonna
yeah.
kill that with the Moonfall. That's stupid.
Well, okay, wait. He hasn't gotten any Sun Fear Protectors, nor has he gotten any Defender of Argus yet. He could potentially just okay, he's gonna silence it, never mind. Forget what I said, just throw it all out the window. He's gonna go Zerk to the face right now.
Yeah.
And even play Cholan Yeti, maybe? Yep, he is.
Am I hearing a fan? I think I am, but it
Really?
seems like
Okay,
the
so
Shaman probably is gonna have to lose this game here. He has got a couple of
yeah.
stuff in his hand. He might want to hex the 4-5 and the 5-5, but he cannot hex the whole town, and that's a bit of a problem. He can play Defender of Argus, but that's only gonna kill 2-4. And if you look in the hand of Derikku, he has got a Force of Nature. That's probably gonna be game here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one apiece.
He could actually go with a pretty interesting play and hex his own minion.
Yeah. Okay.
To put a taunt out, which isn't as bad.
Yeah, it's not
But
that bad, really.
but he has to lightning bolt, if he wants any chance of surviving. Yep, there we go. But yeah.
Yep, so now we're looking at Derikku. Back to his turn here. He has got 9 mana there, and it seems like the Shaman did buy some time there for himself. The thing is, can Derikku milk on that? That's the question. He has got 6 damage coming in from the Force of Nature, but that will mean that he will not have enough mana for the swipe there. That's 6 damage plus 2, that's 8. 8 is not enough for a kill here, so oh wow, what a big sigh there is, but
sorry, to be honest, I think he should just Force of Nature.
Mark of the Wall. Yeah, but it's not gonna be lethal, right?
No, just get him down.
Not.
Just get him down to lethal because
then swipe him
next
turn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he can swipe him.
I guess that's fair. And AweNoProb probably knows that he's in a lot of problem now.
Yep, he's dead. There is no answer to this, in my opinion. There is just no answer. He can't.
To life.
Yeah, he can't magically heal back so much life. No, that's not gonna happen at all.
He cannot kill Derikku because Derikku's at full health.
Yep.
He hacks
and too bad healing totems don't work on yourself. So that's also a sad part.
Yeah, if it would be too OP. Anyway, we're now down. Both players are up 1 game each, and that's 1 apiece. We are looking for a third game here.
Yep,
who do you think have a better standing, and what do you think he's gonna play next?
Well, his Shaman deck lost to the Druid of Derikku, so that's actually a huge problem for him now.
I don't recall his priest doing shit, so I don't know. I really don't recall his priest doing anything up against Derikku here. So
yeah, his priest deck is gonna do really badly against the Druid. I think his only option is to go for a rogue and hope to zerg him down. But looking at his rogue, it's also actually looking at his rogue, it's not your conventional, miracle or quick rush there. It's more of like the, I guess you can say it's control plus. It's kind of a mix, I think, in a sense. But yeah, I definitely think the priest is gonna do really badly against the druid.
Yeah, same. I'm looking at his deck right now for AweNoProb. I'm looking at his priest deck, which is nicely named as Quick Pick. It's like the 4D, in the lottery, just go for I bet and Quick Pick. Anyway, teaching on the viewer something wrong here, but yeah, he does a very good
tisk.
fair kind of a control priest, but he doesn't. It just doesn't seem to have anything that is very outstandingly strong. There is no strategy about this priest. It's just buying time. If you have minion, throw down and heal. If you're lucky, you get lucky, and that's it. You get a very good opportunity that day. But
yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. It's a mixture of Lightspawn, Defender of Argus as well. Acidic Swamp Ooze, there's only one inside, etc. etc. Double Angel Blade Master, which I think is too much. And the Silver Hand Knight that I don't even know why the hell he's there, but he's just there, you know.
But the another reason I just want to point out why Priest is just so bad against Druid as well is the fact that Druids have a lot of hero cards that are at 4 damage. So you can't have removals like Shadow Word Pain or Shadow Word Death to deal with it, which is always so bad. Plus when you have the Ancient Watcher as well, it's a 4/5. It's basically like a 2 mana cost Chilbun Yeti that doesn't attack unless you silence it. So in that kind of sense, it's just such a bad matchup. There's just no way to put it, no other way to put it. Look at that, Rafts, the 1/3. Now that's just officially a useless card.
Yeah, it's. I thought the Noxia Cleric is definitely going to provide some form of, better standing in the early stage of this game, but the Priest will now have no way of protecting the Noxia Cleric, and that's one of the worst possible play here for him. And the Ragnaros
Yep.
comes out, which is a bit of a card filler for Derikku, but he's okay. What he can do this time is he can play the Ancient Watcher next and silence it, and that's going to deal 4-5 damage like we nicely covered before. Or he can go for the Harvest Golem, which is the default play here. Yeah.
Yeah, Harvest Golem is better because even if he uses a removal on it, you can always trade effectively. Plus, you have just the way the hero power works. I think what AweNoProb is thinking right now is that shit, he's in a bad spot. He needs to do something right now. He's just gonna play minions. I think turn 4 he's just gonna Argus this, or he could just even Shadow Word Death and then kill it off later. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. The thing is, Derikku already has a combo up with his Ancient Watcher. He can actually just potentially Ancient Walker and Sunfury Protector, but it seems like he's gonna go ahead and kill off the 4/3 because that is definitely a card you want to kill off ASAP, especially against the Priest. It is just one of those cards where it's such a low mana cost card. It's so efficient, especially if you have things like Circle of Healing and what do you call this? Injured Blade Master, because that's essentially a 3 mana cost 4/7.
Yeah, that's where it came from. That's fine.
Yep.
But I'm still waiting for him to just silence his Ancient Watcher, which he is just so adamant about not doing. He can just Sunfury Protector right now to just protect the Harvest bot, but I would still say that, yeah, the problem with his turn right now is it's only turn 5. If it's turn 6, it'll be so fantastic. But he's gonna be able to just trade with the 4/4 there, and it's 2/1 Ancient Watcher. It's just so much value in that card, man. It's worked so well with with the Druid exceptionally because of the Keeper of the Grove. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, AweNoProb is definitely going to be able to clear this board, Shadow Word Pain. He can even Thought Steal here if he wants, or he can just play his Loot Hoarder. I think he should probably Thought Steal. Oh, interesting. Because the thing is, he doesn't have enough minions in hand right now, so he's actually very far behind. And Derikku here can actually just play his 4/6 slot. Yep. Turn 7, he gets to play Hero Power and something else, and yeah, I don't know. It's looking pretty grim already as it is. There is
Yeah.
a swipe and a Harvest Golem, which is kind of interesting. Swipe is definitely gonna be able to clear the board here for AweNoProb, and look at that, another swipe coming up from Derikku.
I
This
think he
is
can.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah. Hmm.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, I mean, the Druid has so many hero cards that are so good. Like, Druid of the Claw is just so damn strong against a Priest. It's a 4/6 that you can't deal with Shadow Word Pain or Shadow Word Death. So yeah.
I guess, and generally, we're looking at a pretty grim kind of situation here for AweNoProb, man. He's just losing traction, losing steam. He's got like Shadow at Death, double of that in his hand, but that's probably not gonna help him much. The Defender of Argers that just couldn't do much as well, unless of course he plays the Aesthetic Swamp Ooze and then plays the Defender of Argers just to make sure that he gets some minion on the board at least. But still, looking at this particular play here, I would say that Derikku has a better chance because he's got almost everything figured out already. He just needs to play Ragnaros next turn if there is no minion on this board this turn. But I guess that AweNoProb is gonna use the play that I said, the Defender Argers and the Aesthetic Moves play. So that said, he can still easily swipe the Defender Argers, and he can use the 4-2 to trade with the 3-2. So it still is very much scream here for AweNoProb. In fact, he can even play the Blamish Talnos, follow in with a swipe, and that's it.
Yeah. I like AweNoProb now is just he's just in such a tough spot.
Yeah, he is.
Here I would actually just not. I wouldn't even Argus, to be honest. I would just. Oh, that's an interesting play. So he swipes the face, and he's hoping to Holy Nova the next turn. But the minions are probably. I mean, okay, Ragnaros comes out. Okay, Shadow Word Death is actually the best answer here. Huh?
Yep, it's
Actually,
gonna deal 8 damage.
AweNoProb is in a pretty good spot, to be honest.
Because of Shadow Death, yeah, I mean it can cancel
For
that,
now, yeah.
but it is not gonna be an instant, cancellation there somehow. He can heal up, but that's it. Yeah, and still Ragnaros is there to deal a bit of a punch in, just so that Derikku's health is somewhat the same there. But Ysera can come out, and Ysera is at a sweet spot of a 4-12, so Shadow Word Pain and Death don't apply. And that's the problem, Ysera. He's gonna start giving cards here. Laughing Sister. Wow.
He has Mass Dispel at least, so he can. If I were him, I would definitely just use that, because you do not want to let Ysera keep getting cards.
Yeah.
You see, that's the problem. He has so many spells in his hand. He doesn't have anything to deal. I mean, like push out. He doesn't have enough means to churn out, and he's just so far behind.
Yeah, he is, and well, I would say that he can play the Keeper of Growth here, and Laughing Sister. That's great. Laughing Sister cannot get targeted by hero powers or spells, so that means that the Shadow of Pain and Death do not apply.
Yep.
And that's
the best play for him. Yeah, just pass. He can kill him next turn, so it's fine.
I mean, Ysera already did the deal of summoning a 3-5. That's pretty big and angry, so that's good. But I guess Temple Enforcer here with Defender Argus is a 12 play. That's a 7-7 big boss there, but definitely Blemish Talnos and Swipe plus a easy 2 damage there is going to be able to cut it. Or maybe even the Black Knight. That's just the value there. Yeah, there we go. Black Knight. That's default there. Already Black Knight 4-5. Also very sweet card because it's in the untouchable range of a 4 attack that the priest just simply hates, and that's going to be 7 damage to the face. He can just completely ignore the Defender Argus there. That's just confused and defending no one at all.
What the hell? Confused and defending no one at all. He can actually just...
Defender Argus is... yeah, that's going to be a sane defender there. The other dude's just confused.
No, I was thinking he could actually just... I guess Defender is fine, yeah. Just get as much damage as possible. He's gonna be able to deal 9 damage here, which is really good. He doesn't even need to trade. Just get him down low so that he can swipe. I mean, not swipe. He can Blood Mage and then swipe to kill him off.
I guess it's done, man. Guys, we have Derikku probably winning this entire group stage here. Group E from Singapore again. Derek, that's his name. And I don't know, but AweNoProb, he tried his very best. In fact, he's the only guy out of this entire group stage that managed to take a game out of Derikku.
Yeah, he's hope. Oh man, this is so bad. So unfortunate for him. Look at that.
Did he not even heal up himself? Yeah.
Yeah, he knows it's over. Swipe's just gonna come out.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, he's not gonna do the BM finish. Interesting. Well,
Derikku.
even
merciful Derek.
Like even swipe is like you could have just used that. Use the spell. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Larc, stop the BM. But ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner of Group E. That's Derikku from Singapore. He definitely is going to be able to join the rest of the other 4 Singaporeans in the eHL Cycle 1 playoffs. Now that's it. We still have a pretty exciting day left. A week left here, and it's the second week of eHL Season 1, and I think we are going to be done with Group